Honorable Pierre Poilievre. Sir, Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, sir. Are you with us?
Walaikum salam. I am with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let me tell you, I appreciate your presence with us. And common sense conservative, and I think in every religion, in every class, every book, it says that you must sit down and think about it. And I think once we say it's a common sense conservative, it does make sense to ease someone's life if the carbon tax goes off, if the immigration is being looked after in a proper way, if the construction or the costs are affordable, if the GST is taken off from the first time home buyers. And I thank you very much for being with us. Jimaji bhai, you better ask this.
Before you take all my time, right? Okay. Pierre, welcome to Radio Sazo Eawaz. How are you, sir?
It's about common sense.
Yes.
And that's what's been uncommon lately when people are suffering out there. Housing costs have doubled. Food prices have risen 36% faster in Canada than in the United States. This carbon tax now, Trudeau wants to quadruple it to 61 cents a liter, which would bankrupt our entire economy. But the good news is we're going to axe the tax to bring down the cost of living, get rid of the GST sales tax on new homes to save people $50,000 on a purchase. We're going to incentivize cities to speed up building permits so we can build homes people can afford. We're going to stop the crime with tough new laws that lock up violent criminals. All of these things will bring home the country that we knew and still love.
And with that, we are talking about the brand new houses, not the resold. Am I right?
Sorry, I missed your question, sir. What was the question?
We are talking about the new homes, right?
Well, yes, resale houses are already tax-free. So you don't pay sales tax when you buy a resold home. It only applies on the first sale of the house right now. I'm going to get rid of it, though, altogether on all homes sold for under $1 million. No GST. You save the money.
And you have proposed cutting the GST on new homes and reducing housing construction costs to make homeowners more accessible. Excellent idea. And especially for first-time buyers, the Liberals disagree with this approach. Can you explain how these measures would directly ease the burden on the first-time buyers and increase affordability in the current market?
Yes, well, the Liberals are putting all the money, the housing dollars, into bureaucracy, more government programs that don't build any homes. My common sense plan is cut the bureaucracy at all three levels and use the savings to axe the sales tax on homes under $1 million. By axing the sales tax on homes under $1 million, we will not only save people up to $50,000 on a new home, but stimulate an additional 30,000 homes built. To increase the supply of housing will bring down the cost to the buyer. So this is a great plan to axe the tax and build the homes.
Now, same thing is for the carbon tax and federal tax, and of course, you have the proposal to talk to premiers to do the same.
Yes, I'm going to ask the premiers to match my plan to axe the tax. So we take the entire HST off new homes. In Ontario, for example, that would be 13%. On $1 million home, that would save you $130,000, and that would reduce your mortgage payment by almost $6,000 a year. And it would also stimulate probably closer to 60,000 additional homes built yearly. All of that building will moderate the cost and make it affordable again for young families to start out with a roof overhead.
And again, because we don't have that much time to be with you, the other topic that I just wanted to touch base on is the government recently announced major changes to Canada's immigration targets, and one key challenge facing new Canadians is accessing health care. Could you explain both your responses to the new immigration changes and your Blue Seal proposal for improving foreign credentials recognition in healthcare professionals?
Yes. Well, listen, Trudeau has broken our immigration system by allowing massive fraud in the international student, temporary foreign worker, and refugee programs. He's grown our population 3 times faster than the housing market can absorb. He has ruined our healthcare system in the process. So recently he's been trying to he's admitted that his policies have been out of control and that it's caused housing and healthcare shortages. But now he's trying to reverse what he started. He'll never be able to fix what he broke. My common sense plan will end the fraud and abuse in the international student, temporary foreign worker, and refugee program. It will cap population growth so that we always add homes more quickly than we add people. And that will bring back the best immigration system in the world. Now, on healthcare, we have already 32,000 immigrant nurses and 20,000 immigrant doctors who are banned from working in our healthcare system because they can't get a license to practice. They say in Toronto, if you have a heart attack, don't call 911, call a taxi because the driver is probably a doctor.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: we had a Red Seal national certification to test and license tradesmen for 72 years in Canada, across Canada. Why don't we do exactly the same thing for professions and allow a Blue Seal testing standard so that when an immigrant arrives here, he takes the test, proves he's up to our standard, and gets to work in our hospitals as a doctor or a nurse within 60 days, relieving our medical system of the wait lines and earning powerful paychecks for brilliant immigrant professionals.
Thousands and thousands. Well, I can only talk about Ontario, and you have all the figures. Thousands of doctors, either they are retiring or they are moving away from here, from Ontario and Canada. And same thing goes for the healthcare workers, nurses included. So your plan definitely would help them.
Yeah, 84% of Filipino nurses are unable to practice medicine in Canada. And so south of the border, they can take an international nursing exam and get to work in a couple of weeks at America's high standards. But here in Canada, they're left earning minimum wage, serving coffee somewhere. I'm saying let these Filipino nurses take a test, show their qualifications, and get into our hospitals to relieve the chaos and wait lines at our emergency rooms. It's common sense and it's low cost. Let's bring it home.
Thank you very much. This is Leader of Opposition, Honorable Pierre Poilievre. Common sense conservative. And sir, you introduced such a wonderful word. Of course, the common sense, if you sit down and think about this, it does make sense how it can make our life comfortable. And I don't want to take more of your time. I know you are very busy and you just scheduled us or squeezed us in between. I wish you be in communication with the South Asian community more and more. I thank you very kindly for your time, sir.
Thank you. What a privilege to be with you, and I look forward to returning to your studio very soon.
Look forward, sir. Look forward. Thank you very kindly.
Thank you.